welcome back to Words Within Podcast. This is Crystal. Hope you guys are having a blessed day. Today's episode is to not grow weary of doing good. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment to stay connected with me and support this channel. As we all know, we live in a world that's constantly changing so fast. A world where we hear it all the time. The hatred, the evilness, the wicked, the darkness. And it's easy for others to be influenced by it. Bad influence corrupts the heart and could lead many people astray. They say that I'm weak for remaining good in a world that's only shown me bad. But that's not how I see it. It's weak to hate. It's weak to pay evil with evil. To be cold-hearted. To be selfish. It's weak to have hatred in your heart. And you might ask yourself, why should I forgive? Why should I still love this person? Why should I continue to seek love if I'm not receiving the same back? If I'm not being loved the way I want to? If I'm not being treated the way that I want to? Why should I do all of these things? When you decide to not forgive, to hate, to hold grudges, you will never move on. You might tell yourself that you're good the way you are, but not be able to move on. You will not be able to find peace in your heart. And that is where the enemy wants you. He wants to keep you busy, holding grudges, hating, not forgiving, not loving, because he knows that there is a greater purpose in forgiving and loving and helping regardless of others' actions. Trust me, there is a greater purpose in forgiving and in loving. There is better in growing and moving on. This is very important to know, and it's that we have been forgiven by the Most High ever since through Jesus Christ. So who are we to sit here and say, I can't forgive you because of what you did to me? I can forgive you because this or because of that. Knowing that every day we sin, every day we let someone down, every day we are not worthy of His grace. And if you do not forgive, you will not be forgiven. So the same way that we are forgiven, we must forgive each other. So I encourage you to not hold grudges on anybody that has done you wrong. Do not let your experiences and people let you give up on continuing being good and giving the best of you to the world, to others around you. Because there are people who need that from you, and you need that yourself. Don't give up on people. Don't give up on loving and forgiving. Don't give up on helping and sharing. Every day, wake up and decide to give your best to those around you, because that is what matters. And what matters in your life is not going to be what you possess and those materialistic things or your money. What matters is what you did in the world. What legacy that you left behind. The lives that you changed. Words that you gave to others. The people that you made smile. The people that you helped overcome. You helped smile again, laugh again, love again, be better again. What we do for one another matters. Your good deeds matter. Your good heart matters. Because there's someone who's watching all of that and who never forgets your good work. It doesn't matter if you think people are not appreciating you. People are not seeing all of your good heart. Because God is watching all of it. God is watching your good heart. And there is a reward for it. Keep doing good. Well, I want to remind you today that we will reap what we sow, regardless of the reasons why we do what we do. Once you commit an act, you will reap what you sow. So I encourage you to not let others' hatred, others' mistreatments, others' bad habits influence you, change you. And I know that it's hard. It's hard to remain good in this world, but it's possible because we already have the weapon and the victory that we need in Jesus. It's easy to not care. It's easy to turn your back on people who need it. It's easy to be bad, and it's easy to go along with this generation, because nowadays what is good is bad and what is bad is good. But you know what's the bravest thing and hardest things to do nowadays? Is to remain good. Is to still forgive those who hurt you. To forgive those who have offended you. To continue to seek love and peace with one another. To share with those who haven't given you nothing. To smile. To be kind with everyone. Even if you have bad experience with people not being kind to you. Because that is what fills the soul. That is how we fix the problem. That is how we grow. That is how we bloom. That is how we correct mistakes. The world will be very different from now. If everybody decided to not hold grudges, to forgive, to give, to share with one another, to continue to love, to care deeply for one another, to give without expecting nothing back. I know that bad people and bad experiences have let you give up, have let you down, have let you want to change and want to do the same thing and treat others the same way that they've treated you. to give up on people, to give up on others, to not trust, to not love, to not give the best of you. And there is where the enemy wants us. Holding grudges, not forgiving, not trusting, not loving, not helping, not sharing. And I want to remind you that if you're good to somebody who did not appreciate it, that it is not your loss, it's theirs. At the end of the day, you're the one who go to sleep at night knowing that you did what was right, knowing that you did what was good, knowing that there is somebody who is watching over you, knows your good heart, knows your good work, and you know that you will reap what you sow. That as much good you give, much good you will receive back. I know my good deeds, I know my good heart, and that is enough. Knowing that I'm doing good for others, and knowing that my heart is good, that is enough. And it doesn't matter if people see it or not, if people appreciate it or not. What matters is that you and God know that your heart is good. And as long as God knows that, that's all that matters. Because He's the one that you're going to have to give an account to, not the people around you. If there have been situations, experiences, and people who have led you to change, to not fail, to become numb, to not give the best of you to others, I want to encourage you to not hold grudges, to not let those people or experiences change you and who you truly are, to continue doing good, because the world needs that. The world needs you, and somebody will have to learn from you how to forgive, how to love, how to help, how to give, how to share. You are the example that God wants to give to someone else. Somebody has to be the bigger person. Somebody has to forgive. Somebody has to continue to love. We see it every day. We see it on the news around us. People killing each other because of hatred, because of jealousy, because of greed, just because of having an argument, because of anger. And that is our destruction, being led by our emotion. Letting anger, jealousy, envy, greed, and hatred control our heart and our mind and our actions. That is our destruction. And we dig our own graves. We're the one who decide. You know, there's people who love darkness. There's people who love wickedness and evilness. There's people who love being bad. But I'm telling you that you will get nothing good out of it. Nothing good. Because at the end of the day, you're not even happy for yourself. You're not at peace with yourself. Don't die with nothing good to gain. Do not be led by your anger. Do not be led by jealousy and enviness, by greed, by hatred, by what someone did to you. Do not hold grudges in your heart, because that will lead you to making a wrong action, because it will never give you peace and satisfaction. You gain more by loving, forgiving, helping, and giving. Society needs a change, and it has to start with us. Let's be an encouragement. Let's be a light. Let's be a hope to those around us. Hatred stirs up conflict, but love covers all offenses. Why is it important to love regardless of the wrong being done to you? Because love covers a multitude of sin. Thank you so much for listening to Words Within Podcast. I hope you have a blessed day. God bless you.